Welcome to Mr. King's class at home. All right, boys and girls, we're working in our comfy pants today. So make sure you sit back, relax, and get ready to learn because we're going to be going over some stuff for your argumentative essays. Disclaimer, any animal noises are not made out of distress. My puppy and my cat are not used to having me home at this time of day, so just let's work with them as best we can. They're our new classmates for the rest of the week. All right, so again, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. All right, everybody, welcome back. We are going to be working on our counterclaims and our rebuttals today. All right, when we create our counterclaim, we want to make a point that acknowledges the other side of the argument. Okay, this means that we do have to recognize that there are two sides to an argument. I know that's tough, but we got to make sure that we present the facts accordingly. Okay, so we're doing our counterclaim. It's the opposite, all right, of what we are talking about. So if you're on the positive side of the argument, you're going to recognize the negative side of the argument. Okay, so you need to pick a good fact from the other side that's not weak, okay, that you can defeat. That way you show people your argument's still better, all right? And you're going to do that with a rebuttal statement. Okay, this is that response. So you're going to lock back in, okay, and make sure that you respond accordingly, affirming your side of the argument, okay? So think of it this way, okay? When you're arguing with your parents and it gets to the boiling point, you kind of run out of things to say, and they say, well, because I said so. Unfortunately, works for parents, but doesn't work for a rebuttal, okay? So you have to make sure you find a fact that supports your argument that beats this argument, okay? Here's an example. If someone says that you're on your phone too much, okay? And you'd be like, well, that's fine. I'll be on my phone as much as I want to. And then they come back and say, well, screen time shows that increased screen time shows connections to more likelihood of getting ADD or a shorter attention span, okay? Hashtag facts by Mr. King, not fact checked, okay? So don't go and quote me on that. But you're like, but I can pay attention just fine. All right, well then you go and you find another study, you find a good fact that refutes that point. Well, actually, Dr. So-and-so conducted a 3-week study, and here's what happened. Okay, they saw that people couldn't pay attention as long because they're on their phones too much. All right, so that's just a really vague, really crude example, okay? But basically, you have a fact from the other side, and then you present an argument that defeats that fact. Okay, that's better than that fact that shows that your side is still the better side. Okay, so make sure you show that you can look at all sides of an argument. Okay, and also show still while your side is better than the other side. Okay, so make sure you have a good conversation in this paragraph. Okay, make sure you present the counterclaims. Make sure you present the evidence that shows this counterclaim is not as good as people think it is. All right?